Hurrying to the paddock, she separated Laura's horses, attached halters to their leads, and walked them out of the enclosure. She had just arrived at the wagon when she realised that she hadn't heard from Tempo. She called to Tempo and Keir. Tempo did not answer, but Keir, catching Erin's concern, said that he would look. Laura was just emerging from the city when Erin ran up to him. "I have harnessed the first 2 horses, and the lead set are tied but not harnessed. Could you do it? Tempo isn't answering, and Keir is looking for him. I'll catch up if you have to leave." She paused long enough to get his concerned nod, then spun around and ran for the woods. She started calling and searching under brush and around trees. Keir could be seen flying between the branches. She was trying to tamp down her panic, knowing that it would cause her to get careless, but she was losing light and getting worried. As it got a little darker under the trees, Erin made a delicate call to see if Nui was awake. "I'm awake. What is wrong?" The owl landed near her on a snag. "Tempo is missing and doesn't answer. Just about everyone knows Tempo is important to me. I might have endangered him. Please, help me find him." Nui flew off. Her mind was open so any of her companions could talk to her and be heard by the other. They kept looking, but Erin was losing a lot of visibility. Sol was setting, and what little light penetrated the trees was filtering through the branches sideways. There were more shadows than light, and it distorted shapes and hid hollows. Erin was trying to be quick and thorough, but she was getting really worried. She could feel the time slipping by with each heartbeat. She stumbled over a root and caught herself hard against a tree as she entered a small clearing. It was no more than 10 feet in diameter. Erin rapidly looked around the small area. The lack of any illumination was becoming a real hindrance. She was trying to suppress her anxiety so she could keep a clear head. Stopping in the centre of the glade, she made a slow turn, scanning everything as she softly called Tempo's name. She turned methodically one more time. Erin started to move deeper into the woods, but paused. Something felt wrong about the spot. She scrutinized the forest floor, using all of her senses to see through the dim distortions. There was a messy pile of leaves and branches at the base of one tree. Erin went over and crouched down. She saw a tiny patch of white. Without realizing what she was doing, she started throwing branches and flinging leaves, all the while almost sobbing, "Tempo!" Keir and Nui appeared on the lower branches, then landed on the ground. Erin gently brushed the dirt from Tempo's face and fur and placed her hand between his front legs on his chest. She let out a long breath to calm herself and concentrated on what she was feeling through her fingers. There was a soft beat. Tempo was alive.